Hi, this is Arthur, and this is a summary of the story in the Archon Quest, Chapter 3, Act 6, released in Genshin Impact version 3.5. The Traveler and Paimon meet Kaya in Port Ormos for a chat. During the chat, Kaya mentions that he is of Conrian descent and that his surname is Alberic. Dainsleif then shows up and explains that the founder of the Abyss Order is named Alberic and that Kaya is his descendant. Kaya soon leaves, and Dainsleif explains that he is here to investigate the Loom of Fate. The Traveler joins Dainsleif in his investigation, and they go to the Avidia Forest. They find a house and investigate. Inside, they don't find much except a broken mirror. Dainsleif goes off to investigate the forest and asks the Traveler to guard the house. When the Traveler wakes up, Dainsleif says that he'll go and scout the forest and assumes Paimon will go with him. The Traveler heads towards the house and meets a Conrian named Ida. Ida explains that pure-blooded Conrians were cursed with immortality and non-pure-blooded were turned into hilly-churls. Inside the house is a hilly-churl named Caribert, who is Ida's son. Ida then explains that he is trying to make a medicine that will restore his son's mind. The Traveler decides to help and performs a number of tasks with Ida. One of the tasks is making a special fertilizer to grow special mushrooms. Ida makes this fertilizer alone. Another task requires praying to a statue of the Seven, but that doesn't seem to work. Just then they see a hilly-churl wander off. Ida thinks it's Caribert and they follow it into an underground ruin. They realize that it is not Caribert, but explore the ruin anyway. They eventually reach a giant chained crystal and hilly-churl's bowing to it. Ida starts bowing too. The crystal then speaks to the Traveler and identifies itself as a sinner. The crystal says some more vague things before stopping. Ida then wakes up and says that he suddenly feels really good. They go back and try giving Caribert the medicine again, and Caribert regains his mind. Caribert is in shock at his hilly-churl body, but Ida comforts him and tells him not to take off his mask. Ida believes that it was the sinner that allowed this miracle and heads back to the ruin to pay his respects. Unfortunately, they find that the sinner is gone. They head back to the house and find a broken mirror and Caribert gone. Caribert must have taken off his mask, seen his own face, and ran off. They eventually find Caribert, who is having a breakdown, and he takes off his mask again. The Traveler then wakes up in the house. Ida then confesses that his real name is Clothar Alberic. Alberic doesn't say much about Caribert except that he has now become the Loom of Fate. Alberic also refers to the Traveler as the Prince of Conria. The Traveler then realizes that this is not real and that she is reliving a memory from her sibling. The Traveler then wakes up and finds Dainsleif and Paimon. Dainsleif explains that Clothar Alberic was the leader of the Abyss but disappeared hundreds of years ago. The Traveler then tells them what she saw. They then dig up the field where Alberic made the fertilizer and grew the special mushrooms and find two bodies. The Traveler believes that one of the bodies is Alberic and perhaps he found a way to cure his immortality. And that is the end of this quest in this video. If you've liked what you've seen here, please like, comment, and subscribe.